You're done.
Your stuff.
I am. Good, I lined them up. Come on, come on.
God, I'm wounded.
Good. Ooh, good dodge there. Hey guys, welcome back to part 2 of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So glad you could join me. We are about to, I think we're just a hair's breadth away from getting out and doing some open world. I'm standing way over here because, good lord, these medieval peasants and other folk like to chat it up quite a bit in this game. I just want to welcome you and remind you, if you're liking the videos, drop a like, leave a comment. I'm just happy to have you here and very grateful that you spend any time with me. It is much appreciated. And that being said, let's go. Are you going to talk to me? Oh, I think I remember from last time I got to take a bath here first. A little, marine shower, what friends call it.
Betty most of all.
Shading me.
Still, innards are good, aren't they?
No. Innards. All right, let's talk to Catherine.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
Rude. I'm just gonna get mad at her, I think.
I'm no latrine cleaner.
Oh, sorry. It's just that you smell like one. And where am I supposed to know you from?
You're very mean. What are you at the pond?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
You're a liar.
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
Oh, why are you doing this? Here we go.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. A couple of the bandits grabbed you, but their leader put a stop to it. It was all very strange.
Shut up! For God's sake! Someone will hear you. I wasn't at the pond, and that's that. And don't mention it again. To me or anyone else. Got that?
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. That we need to get to von Bergow, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Bergow is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Semine's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
I think I have work to do. Alright, yep.
Why are you standing there like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Say always ready.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
Okay.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take 'em into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks so they don't touch the damp floor and go mouldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
Alright.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right. We'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
I can't really remember. No, let's say from far away.
Far away.
I ain't been further than Nabakov my whole life, but I know this place inside out.
I heard something about a wedding. I think that's the one we want. Let me ask her some
What's life
questions.
like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash.
Oh, so funny.
Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
Where can I... I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Well, can't be helped. Let's hope things get better.
Okay. Oh, good. Is this the only... I'm going to just go down
Where
the
can I
list.
find work around these parts?
First, you've got to carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet.
Okay.
But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things all right.
Well then, be careful.
Right.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Troskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid the bills.
Where should we move? Oh, I already know.
Where do you
if
want
I'm
the
gonna ask her
sacks
again.
moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you. So you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, isn't it?
Good point. I'm not going to ask about the pantry. Here we go.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Aye, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Semine is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Troskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathhouse wench.
Let me ask all these.
Will Lord von Bergow be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Semine is his vassal.
Who is this Semine?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Semine. The Fortin village belonged to him. Old Jan Semine is the head of the family, and his son's called Alder. And it's him who's getting hitched. They used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Semine, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of guests having an ale over there. Young Svartje there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
All right.
Is that all you know about the wedding?
What else is there to know? I'm just looking forward to being a guest and having someone serve me for a change.
All right. I'm going to... Right, it's going to give you the same answer. I just want to make sure.
Is that all you know about the wedding?
Yeah.
What else is...
Here we go. And I already know the
I'll go and
pantry,
discuss
so-
it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Aye, coming right up.
What are you waving about? I do need to talk to you, but there's some other people.
What a couple, of course. Who else? What do you mean?
Let's see.
Deal.
And I don't want to rob you.
One day.
How are you?
Where's the Miller dude? Is this the guy? Yeah.
Greetings. Are you the bailiff, son?
Hi, that's me. Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skellets. I'm just gonna say I'm Henry.
I'm Henry.
I'll probably forget after a few tankards anyway. What do you want? You don't think you're gonna wangle some coin out of me, do you?
No. I just have a couple of questions.
Ask away. I have plenty of time.
I need to get to the wedding.
I heard your sister's getting married.
Indeed she is. It's going to be a grand affair. There are even guests coming from Gutenberg. Even Lord von Bergow is coming. That's how important my family is.
Look, I need to pass on an important message to von Bergow. But I can't get into the castle because of what happened to us. Do you think you could...
Invite you? Not a chance. I don't know you from Adam.
It would only be for a while.
Look, loads of lackeys like you will be needed at the wedding. Try asking for a job. I'm not saying you're sure to get to von Bergow that way, but you can try.
Okay.
You must know young Lord Semine, don't you?
Aye, he's a close friend, although he's been acting a bit odd recently.
Odd? Odd how?
He spends more time in the woods than at home, always riding off somewhere and doesn't want to talk about it. Maybe he'll be his old self after the wedding.
I'd like to ask about the wedding again.
No, I'm not inviting you.
Oh, good
Forget
lord.
it.
That was rude.
What's going on here in the region apart from that?
Apart from the bandits, nothing much. Life's peaceful enough. The war has steered clear of us, thankfully. Lord von Bergow is respected throughout the kingdom. But high politics is nothing for me. I don't stick my nose into it.
Thanks. I have to be off.
Wait a moment. Since you're here, do you play dice?
Oh,
It
do
occurred
I?
to me we could roll a few.
Yes.
What do you say?
I've got nothing to wager.
That's a shame. It's no fun if there's nothing at stake. You know what? If you beat me, we'll work something out with the wedding.
Wow.
Invite us, you mean?
You'd have to beat me first. And that's not going to happen.
Yes.
We'll see about that. Let's play.
You really are desperate to get to the wedding, huh?
I made a mistake early on. There was a weighted dice that's hidden away in that first scene that I skipped over. But so we're gonna have to play this straight. And if you haven't, it explains all this stuff. But you gotta get a 1 or a 5. There's a scoring thing here. You'll pick it up as you go. If you've played the game, you don't need any instructions.
Come on then, show us what you can do,
Let's see if I
unless you're
can.
playing for the first time.
I'm not. Let's see. We got 3 3s and a 5. How much are these 3 3s worth? Let's see. 300. 350. I don't like it. I'm just going to keep that 1 5 because the 1s are the best thing you can get besides like a straight or something like that. So we're going to keep this, right? What do I hit? F? Yeah. I'm going to roll again. Oh, come on. I need to get in. See, there we go. We got another 1. I'm going to keep that 1. And we're going to roll again.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
Oh, I'm not.
No great loss. It wasn't that good anyway. These ones here.
I need you to bust. Should have stuck with that 350. Come on, bust. Dang it. That's not
Damn
that
it! They're yours, lad.
good. All right, let's see. Might get really lucky here. Maybe not. Let's keep that one.
Great price. Innkeeper, a beer!
All right.
Let it be now. I want to
No,
play too.
I'm
you
not
know.
letting it
what's
be.
taking so
Please,
long?
Please, please. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're keeping that and we're passing. There we go. Not tremendous, but better than busted. Oh, you jerk. Bust. Go again. Bust and bust, bust. You jerk. Go one more time.
My God, I'm done.
I'm going to have to really go for broke here. I don't know if I have a choice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that a straight or does it got to be all of them? Let me see. Let me try this out here. Can't really remember. That's 750. Oh, and this one would count too. That's 800. And I get to go again. I might pull this out, guys. I think the game is being extraordinarily kind to me. What do we have here? 900?
If I was you, I'd take it.
Did take it. Come on. Give me something good. All right. Let's see. Is that 300? Close. I'm going to have to go for it. Because he's going to get it. He's close enough to where he can get to that 1500. Please. Oh, yes. I think this is it. Oh, my God. We're 50 away. I mean, I'm going to have... I got to go for it. I got to. Because he's going to get it if I don't. Give me a 1 or a 5. Come on. Yes. We have won, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that's a 5. I didn't even look at that. I was so focused on the 1. I think this is going to be it. Let me double check on my math here. Yeah. I'm going to pass on this. We got it.
You must have a lucky...
Bloody hell. You've played before. Admit it.
Well, maybe
True.
once or twice.
Can't deny it.
Thank God we weren't playing for coin.
Just
You'd
the
have
wedding
cleaned me
pass.
out.
Well, we were playing for something else. So I hope you're going to keep your word.
Well, it's not that easy, you know. I can't just invite every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Only my old man can do that.
You were lying then?
A bit. But look on the bright side. We had a game, and you didn't lose anything.
Yeah, I didn't win anything either.
You can still get to the wedding as a lackey. If you make an effort.
My goodness, that was rude. All right, well, there we won that game of dice at least. You son of a brisket. All right, let me look and see here. Where do I... Is it the journal? Okay, yeah, that's the next thing. I'm going to try and see if I can...
Greetings to you.
Well, there's more people
Likewise,
to talk
lad.
to. Good.
I haven't seen you here before. Where are you from?
I'm going to just start saying skeletons.
I fled from Silver Scalets.
Silver Scarlets. You people mine silver there?
Aye. Well, we did. Until Sigismund attacked us.
Bugger me.
He needs coin for his troops, so he goes after the silver, the sly ginger fox. Even the Kuttenbergers surrendered to him not long ago, I heard.
Did you lot surrender to him as well?
He'd have had to talk to us first. They just attacked, burnt down the village, and slaughtered most of the people.
I'm sorry to hear that. May God welcome their souls. Thank Christ we've been spared that kind of misfortune so far, eh, Radovan?
That's because they have silver, and we ain't got shit, Crazel.
Good point.
What do they call you, lad?
I'm Henry. I'm going to say Henry of Skeletons.
Henry of Scalets.
Fancy yourself a noble, it seems.
So, Henry, what was it you were after?
Since you've joined us.
What do you know about the
I
wedding?
heard there's going to be a big wedding in these parts. What do you know about it?
That's right. A big affair in Semine.
Good one, now.
Everyone wants to go.
And anyone who's not invited is trying to worm their way in somehow. Not me, though. I couldn't give a toss.
Because you weren't invited, eh?
Of course I was invited. But what do I care about young Semine and the bailiff's lass? We're all just playthings in God's hands. One day, our earthly bonds will vanish in time, like smoke.
Trying to sound clever again, are you, Crazel?
All I'm saying is that these petty affairs of men leave me cold.
Sod that, it's going to be big. Even Lord von Bergow himself is going to be at the wedding. And he hardly ever shows his face in public.
That one guy sounds like he's from Connecticut, not some place in medieval times. Is there any way to get in?
Would it be possible to get to von Bergow, even though he keeps his distance from people?
I don't know. He's either locked away in his castle or travelling somewhere. And he's powerful and important. So the only chance of meeting him is at the wedding. At least for us who are invited.
And everybody will want something from him. He'll be dancing for joy, I can tell you.
Why did they hire somebody without a British accent? I don't know. Can someone who's not invited get into the wedding? Good
Could
question.
someone get to the wedding without an invitation?
Someone? You mean? Forget it, looking like that.
Well, I think it might be possible.
Yes.
Using certain methods. The play of light and shadow, a cloak as black as night.
What are you going on about? More Miller's witchery?
All right. I won't say another word.
No.
Semine's bound to keep a damn close eye on his
Say some
big
more
day.
words.
So you won't get in without an invitation.
How can I get into the wedding?
So, how can I get to the wedding?
The best thing would be to find a job that'll be needed there.
All right. There's always lots of hands needed at a wedding. As the hours pass and the guests raise their goblets, they'll lower their guard.
Is this going to just repeat? Let me see.
I'd like to ask about the wedding again.
You've heard all you need to know, haven't you?
There you go. Yes, I have.
I'm looking for work.
And what can you do?
I can do a lot of things. But mainly, I'm a blacksmith.
Bugger me. A blacksmith, you say? That makes two of us. And my apprentices have just vanished along with my goods, the bastards.
What?
When I'm swamped with work. If you're not talking shit and you can wield a hammer, we'll shake on it. And if you prove your worth, I'll even take you to that wedding.
Why would you work at a forge? Come and work for me at the mill. It's a cleaner job and easier. And I can get you to that wedding, too.
Leave it out, you rogue. I asked him first.
I'm going to go with the smithy, because that's part of the history. I didn't play Kingdom Come Deliverance, the first one, but...
My own pa was a blacksmith, so I spent my whole childhood at the forge. I know how to handle a hammer and bellows.
Bugger me. That's a lot more than the last lot I had. Whenever you're passing by that way, drop into my forge in Takov and ask for Radovan. That's me.
I'm going to say this again,
I'd like to ask about the wedding again.
because I can't get
You've
off.
heard all you need to know.
Yeah, I know. Okay, all right. About the work.
About that job.
I look forward to seeing you at the Takov smithy.
I haven't been here before, and I'd like to learn something about this region.
What's there to say? It's not a bad place to live.
It's usually peaceful, thank God. I don't like too much excitement.
You've got good reason to hide, I reckon.
That's enough of your mudslinging. It's actually good to live in an estate where the Lord's away most of the time.
That's true. Just a couple of villages, rocks, fields, not even a church worth the name, in fact. That's despite Otto van Bergow being one of the kingdom's most powerful nobles. The darkest place is under the candlestick, as they say.
When his lordship isn't in these parts, his chamberlain stands in for him. Ulrich von Schaumburg's his name.
I saw him on the gate tower when he sent us packing like beggars.
Aye, he's a right haughty bastard. On the other hand, he can be negotiated with.
If you can get to him.
So it's peaceful here. Is that all?
Aye. Except there's more trade right now because of the wedding.
But we'll be back to our old ways in a month from now. Thank God.
I think that's all I need.
I've got to be going.
Wait, there's something else I want to ask. What brought you all the way from Scarlet's? And who's that companion of yours?
We were straightforward with you, so don't be shy and tell all.
It's a long story. What I will say is that fella who looks like he sleeps in a dung heap is Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. We were supposed to deliver a message to Lord von Bergow at Trotsky. We set up camp down by the pond, and in the evening we were attacked by bandits. They slaughtered our men. It was only through luck that we saved our skins. We lost everything, even the letter. So they wouldn't let us into the castle.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'd send you packing myself. But it's true, there's bandits marauding in these parts. They're getting bolder and bolder. Even attacked a patrol from the castle recently.
Aye, these are evil times. Nothing ever happened like that in King Charles's day.
Farewell then, Henry.
Farewell.
Alright.
Buttercup, of course.
I'm gonna just, because I haven't played before. Yeah, it's gonna just give me the same option. Sorry, whoops, I just want to leave. I was just checking this out. Okay, well, we've talked about everything we had to talk
Take her
about.
to the butcher.
Greetings.
To you too.
Yeah, let's see. Is there anybody else I can talk to? I don't want to rob this guy. He seems really kind of finicky. How do you... apparently, you're only for
Going
the
down
robbing.
nicely, is it?
Going down the tree.
Good day.
No, I think I've talked to everybody I can actually talk to.
Good day.
It's gonna...
Going down nicely, is it?
I've just decided this is going... I want to make
How's
sure
it going?
we leave no
Cheers.
stone unturned.
Greetings.
You too.
What you guys? Dicer. Oh, Dicer? Okay, hold on a second. I want to rob you. Can I just talk to you? So you're not talking, huh? Apparently you're just for the robbing. Okay. Enough. Let me talk to Henry.
Talk to that
Hansen.
woman from the pond.
So I noticed. And you took your time coming back to me. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
Can you believe
It's
it?
definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergow is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Sir Older, the son of a respected nobleman from nearby Semine Fort, is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, the local bailiff. It's the talk of the town. Invitation only, it seems. But getting to the wedding isn't as impossible as it might seem. There'll be lots of jobs to do for it. So we could get there as help for the blacksmith, or miller, and maybe someone else.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Bergow will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Yes, I do. Listen, you're going to love it.
Like I said, there's going to be a lot of work involved in a wedding like that. That's our chance.
Work. Well, if you want. But how will you get me to the wedding?
Well, I thought we could both get jobs there.
I'm sure there are other options.
Oh, you know.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
That's rude. Do you have any idea what you look like? Yeah, let's do this.
It'll be done in a jiffy. Don't worry.
That's not the point, Henry. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar, as if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Oh!
Everyone has to.
Work, your lordship, is an activity that all us common folk have to do when we need money. And it wouldn't hurt you for once either.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratores, the priests who pray for us. Laboratores, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatores, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
I don't care for you anymore. We learned some stuff. Roman Catholic Church, feudalism. I'm going to read all those later. A lot of reading to do here. No, medieval times. Where do I fit in? I'll carry the sex myself. It's a wonder your tongue isn't aching.
It's a wonder your tongue isn't aching.
Bear in mind that I'm still your master. Enough of your insolence and start accepting your lot. In short,
I don't care.
be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Are you really?
Are you really not going to help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Laboratores and the natural order of the world? I simply cannot carry sacks.
Let's leave aside your aristocratic status.
They say clothes maketh the man, and you don't look much like a noble right now. So,
I'm not giving up.
I don't think the natural order will collapse if you get your hands dirty.
What do you know about a nobleman's honour? It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night,
You
and
get
if I
my
hadn't,
nerves.
that sack wouldn't be here now. So I think I've done my fair share. I mean it, Henry. Stop trying to push me.
Suit yourself, then. So, you simply aren't going to work?
One more time.
Come now, Henry. You can manage those few sacks by yourself.
Right. I'll get to work. Alone.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
Interesting.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That
be
too,
alright.
of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have
Ooh.
at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
Let's
How
not.
generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry, such is my nature.
We're not going to get along, at least at first. Okay. I don't think I can talk to these guys, but there's something I want to do real quick, if you would indulge me. See, boy, some of these people you can just rob. They don't even want you talking to them. Let me, I want to dry some things. I saw this earlier. We're just going to do this real quick. How do I do this? Select. Yes, I'm going to dry everything I have in here. I forgot. Yeah, here's how it works. Yes. Yes, and then we confirm it with an X, and then we wave our hands about like this magically. And I think everything in our inventory improves its nutritional value, makes it last. Oh, it does make it last longer. Good. Okay, I was right. My instincts were right. All right, let's go do our work here. Let's get this.
God bless you.
I'm supposed to move the sacks. Are you guarding them?
Aye. Thank God someone's bothered to come at last. The quicker sacks are moved, the better. You'll have your work cut out on your own. But don't look at me. I ain't gonna help you. I'll
Looking
move
right
each
at
sack so you can get a better grip on it. But don't expect no more from me.
Wow, how incredibly kind of you.
Bullshit.
Oof! That isn't half heavy.
I'm guessing this will build our strength up. I think I've talked to everybody I could talk to. I didn't do a lot of research on this game, but I did a little, and there's lots of little nooks and crannies, Easter eggs if you want to call them that, things actually of some importance, like that you'll miss if you don't talk to certain people. Rewards, perks, all that good stuff. Can we talk? We would. Okay,
We'll go and start with those sacks.
already asked you
Nice and steady, so you don't do your back in.
Yeah. Thank you. There was somebody back here, wasn't there? I thought I heard somebody
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
mucking about back here. Oh, it's party time. Okay, don't got time. I got work to do. Oh, man, I love to be dancing with you folks. That's pretty cool. This game is giving me Red Dead vibes, where the NPCs really add to the immersion. Excuse me. I don't know, what you guys let me know what you're thinking. If you're familiar with the game, you probably know how you feel about it, but if you're not and you're just watching, let me know. Here we go.
I certainly did not. Yes, you did. I never heard of
he's
any
getting in trouble.
Perkstein in all my years.
Come on.
I'm not surprised.
Settle
You're just
down,
a
boys.
village yokel.
Oh
How
god, it's gonna
dare
get bad.
you? I am the son of the bailiff.
I have a feeling. Oh, look at how cool that. I'm sorry. I was looking how cool that water looks. A little dribble of water.
What now?
All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to. I got what? How many more sacks I gotta put down here? I don't think I'm gonna make it before a kerfuffle. I can tell the game is leading now.
What did you
I
say?
knew it.
Say it again. It was their own fault.
What What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Right?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Calm down.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Bergow himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Did you hear what that lying nobody wants?
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
Dying.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
There's no point in this. Let's leave.
I'd do what your pal says if I were you. Get lost before something happens to you.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
I think there's no way out of this. Alright, I'm gonna try and... Yeah, there's gonna be multiple... Come on. Get out. Let me see. I want him to line up. Okay.
You won't be able to take another one like that.
You're
Show
done.
your stuff.
I am. Good, I lined him up. Come on.
Kurwa! I'm wounded.
Good. Ooh, good dodge there. Let that stamina get back up. Come on.
Take that.
All yours.
Hold on. Oh. Okay, I need to get my stamina back. Clean them up back here. Did you get yours?
It was him.
Why'd he do it?
You didn't do nothing.
gerne fertig.
What? Ich machte gerne fertig?
Let him have it!
Okay, well, dude, seriously, are you still playing with these guys? Come
Don't
on.
spare it!
You haven't a chance.
I gotta come and clean up everything.
Take that fucker out. Damn it.
I hope he doesn't hurt anyone else.
Yeah! Don't spare it!
What happened? I was winning. Cutscene.
What is going on here? Grab them vagabonds.
There you go. Oh. Crime doesn't pay.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak?
Oh, nice toss, little lady.
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship. You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh, yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off.
Shut
shut up! Oh, you'll get a whipping too.
Mm-hmm.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
Yours. Who started quarreling?
What? Who started quarrelling with the locals in their tavern? We should have made ourselves scarce. None of that would have happened.
Oh, aye. Typical you, running away like a coward. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
I'm going to say let's stop arguing.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you.
Oh,
I've had it up to here with you.
That didn't work.
With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Well, that's rude. I'm going to swear. I'm going to try and make peace. I don't think it's possible.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
Ooh.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I'll have to consider what to do next.
There was no way to make peace with them. I had a feeling. Worth a shot, I guess. Hope it'd suck having to stand there like that all night.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Is that Strahan? Is that the guy, actor's name? Jonathan Strahan? I can't remember.
Isn't that? Oh, so Otto.
Hey! Lord Bergow!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight. What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergow at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
I do.
Oh. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Poor Henry. On his own in the world. Crime and Reputation. I guess I should read it. Everyone of your actions consequently. You commit crimes, the world around you and its people react to them. What is crime? What is crime? Very deep question. Anything an honest Christian should avoid is considered a crime. Then I will have no idea. One must not kill innocents. Well, I get that one. Steal, break into other people's homes, harm people or domestic animals, and disturb their peaceful lives. In other words, don't do anything you would normally do in a video game. Consequences of crime. If someone catches you committing a crime, they will report you to the guards or engage in a confrontation themselves. You aren't safe even if no one catches you red-handed. People aren't stupid, and they might deduce it was you who did it. The AI must be great in this thing. Reputation. Reputation affects how people treat you. If someone likes you, they'll greet you kindly, and merchants may even give you discounts. On the other hand, if they hate you, they may not even talk to you. You can improve your reputation by completing tasks. You can make it worse by committing crimes and acting dishonestly. The way you behave spreads among people, so if you help or hurt one person, others others in the area will soon hear about it. Improving your reputation. A bad reputation can always be remedied by paying an indulgence or a penitent pilgrimage, which can be imposed by a priest. Unrest. If there's a lot of crime going on in an area, people will become more vigilant, arm themselves, and guards will call in reinforcements. Once things have been settled down, everything will return to normal.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Okay.
Henry?
Yes, I'm coming. Actually, I tell you what, guys. That first part was pretty long.
You're
'cause I was
Henry,
really into it.
right?
I'm going
Or
to... Yes, hold
was
on.
it the other one?
I'm talking here, please. I'll get to you in a second.
Hey!
What?
Over here!
Good Lord. I'm going to run over here. She's not going to let me talk. I've reached level 7. We're going to come back next time. I enjoyed making that longer episode, but I'm going to just put these out more frequently and make them a little bit more bite-sized. Please, lady, I don't know. Can I run behind this building? Will she not see me? Apparently, Henry is quite the catch. So anyway, as we look at our shadows here in the inn yard and the roosters, we're going to call this an episode, part 2. Probably put these out daily from here on out. I hope you're enjoying them. If you do, like I said before, drop a like, leave a comment. I do so appreciate you watching whatever amount you've watched. If you made it this far, God love you. That is really sweet of you. And I will talk to you all soon as usual. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other.
Doesn't
We'll
it
see you
bother
soon.
you
Bye.
walking around here like some kind of animal?
Oh, I don't have a shirt on. Okay, we'll remedy that next time too. Yep, yeah. Okay, I am walking around like some kind of animal. We'll get dressed next time. All right, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.